Hello students, this is Instructor Barrow and I have created a video tutorial to lead you all to the EasyBib tool located in the Shapiro Library list of databases, and you can use this EasyBib tool in order to create the annotated bibliography for you. Now, of course, you'll still have to enter certain information and you will be the one writing the annotation, but the EasyBib tool creates the correct formatting for you and it exports it into a Word document in the correct formatting. So you will really find this tool very resourceful, okay? So our first step would be to log on to your My SNHU student portal. Click the link for Shapiro Library. Scroll down until you see A through Z database list. And we're looking for a tool called EasyBib. So we're going to click on the E. Then we click EasyBib. Now, you're going to use this tool after you have already gathered your research information. Once you've gathered your research information, this tool will help you put it in the correct formatting for annotated bibliography. Now, let's say if I were writing a research essay in this class, I would write it about ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis disease, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. I found a journal entry, so I would click journal. Now, before I click journal, you have an option in this class whether you want to do MLA or APA. I have a preference for APA, so I would click APA. And then I will click journal. The reason why I will click journal is because I have already found a journal entry during my research and now I need to cite it. Had you found a website, it would go here. A book would go here. Newspaper here. Database here. So we're going to click journal. This is the name of it. I'm going to click cite it. And here's what's so great about using the database on the online Shapiro Library, that it will cite all the information for you because it's already in the system. So there's nothing that I need to put here except the date that I accessed it, which would be today, 31 August 2014. For a journal entry that you get off of a database, you do not need a URL address. Instead, they have a DOI number and it's already there, so you don't have to do anything. The next thing you'll see is add annotation, journal evaluation. Because we're making an annotated bibliography, we're going to click add annotation. And when you read your e-learning resource, which is your textbook for this class, you are going to learn everything that an annotation is supposed to include, which is a summary of the source, very specific information that you pull from the source and how you're going to use this in your paper to prove your point, as well as the credibility of the source. So for now, I'm just going to write what I just said. You'll need to summarize the source, include very specific particular source and explain how this information. Okay, so let's pretend that was our annotation. And now I'm going to click Create Citation. It has created everything for me, and it has put it in the correct formatting. Now, let's just say you went and found a different source that is not in the system, so it's not going to create this thing so perfectly for you. For example, let's say I found this article called Reasons for Living with ALS at the ALS Association website. Now, when I go back to EasyBib, website is already highlighted. I'm going to leave it highlighted. If I put in www.alsa, well, let me just copy and paste this. Okay, and then I click Cited, and watch what it says. Oops, we couldn't gather the information for your citation. This basically means that what I'm trying to cite is not in their system, so I'm going to have to input the information. The title name is Reasons for Living with ALS, which I'll put here. Now remember, for APA the titles are supposed to be lowercase. We're going to keep the ALS capitalized because it's a proper noun and it's abbreviated. There is an author for this source, as you can clearly see. Her name is Mary Lyon. However, in this case, let's just pretend that there wasn't an author's name. In that case, you would, right here, instead of the author's last name, it says Corp. You would put the name of the corporation, which would have been ALS Association. We would go on to say when it was electronically published. You look for a year. It usually comes at the end. As you can see, there's no year with this, so I can put no date. And the date access would be today. I'll say add annotation. If you need some help explaining why a source is credible, one great idea is to look for About Us. If I click on About Us, not only will it tell me who the founder is of ALS, well, it usually tells the founder, but if not, you can read through it and find various things such as when it was established, whether it's a national or international organization, who all uses it, and whatnot. All this great information. We go back to EasyBib, and we're going to click Create Citation. What's great about EasyBib is that it puts it in alphabetical order for you. And see here how it says ND for no date, because I didn't enter a date there. Now that I'm finished, I'm going to click Export. Well, first I'm going to check the sources, and then I'm going to click Export. Print as Word doc, and then download. It's going to download the file, and all I have to do is open it. And voila, there's my annotated bibliography in perfect format. So now you see how useful this tool is to help you complete the assignment. I hope you all will use it. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me or watch this video again, or do whatever you need to do to get the job done. Good luck.